Hey everyone, Turf Teacher here. Wanted to show you a short video on how to sign up for the online courses. Now, these are courses that you can take at your convenience, any time of day, any day, including weekend and evening hours. This is what we call asynchronous, at your time, your convenience, 24/7. And so the best thing to do is go ahead and open up a browser. I use Google Chrome. And we're going to go ahead and type in with a turfteacher.com, and that pulls you up to my homepage. And so as you can see, I usually have an announcement here. We are doing webinars on Thursday evenings, but remember, this video is for the landscape courses online, your online courses that you can take at your convenience. So you can click here or you can click here. It is going to take you to our classroom. Now, with the classroom, I want you to see that we have this year's courses and we have last year's courses, late renewals only. If you are an individual who did not renew last year and the board's given you until July 31st this year, you would want to take last year's courses. Now, I may or may not have these open, so you may just see it look like this when you log in. I turn last year's courses on and off. But if you are new and you're wanting to take this year's courses, make sure it says August 1st, 2021 through July 31st, 2022. And as you can see, we have 7 individual courses that you can take. We have 5 courses that will give you 1 L or technical credit for each hour taken, and then we have the 2 business hours. Remember, the licensing board requires that we have minimum 2 business and minimum 3 technical or landscape credits, and then the last 2 can be either or. This year, to break up some of the monotony that we've had in the past, I've only done 2 business courses and we've done 5 technical. Now, let's say you're brand new and you're wanting to take a course, and you're just going to go down the list. You need all 7. You're going to click on Plant Anatomy and Names, and it's going to take you to this page. You can also, if you've forgotten your username and password, if you've taken courses with me in the past, you can do this right here. But if this is your first time here, we're going to create a new account. And we're going to just go ahead and create one. I'm going to create one myself. Make sure that you follow the parameters when creating your password. The password must have at least 8 characters, at least 1 digit, at least 1 lowercase letter, at least 1 uppercase letter, and at least 1 non-alphanumeric character such as an asterisk, minus sign, or a pound sign. And I am creating an account on my website to show you guys exactly what we need to do. Sure name is your last name. I am in Pofftown. And my landscape license. I'm just going to put in a fake license number of 001122334455. Irrigation license number. You can put that in if you want, but you can leave it blank. It says these are the required fields are marked with the red circle with the asterisk or the exclamation point in the middle. So don't put your irrigation license. Unfortunately, these online classes have only been approved by the North Carolina Landscape Contractors Licensing Board. None of them have been approved for pesticide credits nor irrigation credits, because if you look at the titles and you look at the content, these are basically focusing on landscape contractor practices. But I'm going to create my new account. And it says an email should have been sent to your address at your address. It contains instructions to complete your registration. And if you have if you continue to have difficulty, contact me. You guys know how to get in contact with me at Turf Teacher. But just hit continue, and it takes you back to the course. I'm going to go over here, and I am going to keep checking my email. Now, it may take just a few minutes for this to happen. And as there you can see, it took less than a minute for the email to pop up. So I'm going to open up the email, and it says to confirm your new account, please go to this web address. So we're just going to click on it, and your registration has been confirmed. And basically what this does is go ahead and open up the classroom for you. And remember, we wanted to start with the first course, Plant Anatomy and Names. This course requires a payment. A lot of people see the word PayPal and they get a little confused. You do not necessarily have to use PayPal, but you do have to click Send Payment via PayPal. And it's logging you in. And so I don't want to use PayPal. I want to pay with a debit or credit card. And here is where I will enter all of my information. So you'd fill out this information and you would hit Pay Now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and fill out this information and pause the video. I'm actually purchasing my course to show you exactly what it's going to look like when you get into it. So I'm going to pause the video, and then I will click Pay Now, and I'll show you that screen. Okay, now I've just paid for the course, and this is the screen that you're going to get. What you need to do is click Return to Merchant. And remember, we're going to log in. And you can end the tour, but you had to log back in. And it says, thank you for your payment. You are now enrolled in the course Plant Anatomy and Names for 1 landscape credit. And it has been given course number 2161. Now, the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to watch the lecture. Each one of these courses is designed with a minimum 50-minute lecture, roughly a 10 question quiz, and then you can download the proof of attendance. So you're going to watch the lecture, and it's going to require that you watch the entire lecture. And to do this, to pass the quiz, you're going to have to watch the lecture. All the questions come from within the quiz. About 7 or 8 of the questions come directly from the slides, and then there's 1 to 2, sometimes 3, what we call check on learning. Check on learning could be a question like, what's Eric's dog's name? You need to write that down. When you hear something like that, you'll hear me say check on learning, or we'll talk deep about a topic, and I'll be like, hint, hint on the quiz. So you'll know that that will be a quiz question. Once you watch the lecture, it's going to have a checkbox here, and then you're going to be able to take the quiz. Now, it's not going to let you take the quiz until you've watched the lecture. Not available unless the activity lecture is marked complete. And the same thing with your proof of attendance. Once you take the quiz, you're going to be able to take the proof of attendance. But you're not going to be able to download this proof of attendance until you take the quiz and you have a passing score of 70 or above, and that you've been in the course for at least 60 minutes. And so, guys, this concludes the short video on how to sign up and take a test. I will see you in the next lecture. Thanks, guys.